Everyone, and welcome to part 2 of the comparison, where obviously the first time we used the Land Cruiser, now we're going to use the Golf. In case you're new here, it's a city comparison seeing what car handles better in the city, Land Cruiser or Golf. So it's originally going to be Land Cruiser and the Priora, but then I thought the Priora and got the Golf, so I just be using the Golf instead. Ignore every red light in existence, I need to get to the city. Please don't ignore traffic lights in real life if you want your car impounded, like what happened to my BMW i8. In the game, I did not get an actual i8 impounded. I think we might need a bit of fuel, if I can even afford it. I haven't got much money at the moment. Please no, I can afford it. I can. Need to get back to doing missions so I can, afford fuel without paranoia. Alright, anyway, to the city. The engine in this thing is really quiet. Cool. We like quiet engines. But it was quiet until that happened. Green card and that bloke idiot just crashed into a taxi and then honked as if it was their fault. Alright, we're gonna the same as the other video, we're gonna judge this on handling overall, handling in small car parks, handling in big car parks, and speed. This should get a better score for handling because it's a manual gearbox, not an automatic like the Land Cruiser is. Yes, I did it, even though I sold the old Land Cruiser, because both the two Land Cruisers I have now are all still automatic, so not much of a change. I'm going to dump it into gear 4. I actually really like the way this Golf handles. I was not really, planning on not selling the Priora, but then I heard how good this Golf can handle. So I sold the Priora and got this, and it handles amazingly. I do like this car. Get into gear 5. Alright, we're going to see how well it can handle on the bridge. And yes, there should be a bridge around here. Hopefully. We're nearly there. I'm going to try and not look at the map in this video. So basically, when I watch back all of my videos, I realise that looking at the map can be a little annoying. There's the bridge. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. It handles really well on this bridge. Handling so far, I'm going to give it 7. Alright, for speed, that's also 7. Because it can go at the right speed. That's a garage near here? Oh, I've been looking for another garage. Oh, how much? Little side quest. I can afford that. Little side quest, guys. Don't mind that. We're going to go find a small car park to test maneuverability there. Then we're going to try and find a big car park and test maneuverability there. Here's the small one. Stick it into gear 1. actually get to the entrance, that would be helpful, wouldn't it? I can maneuver really well in here with this car. I can park it really well in those spots like I could with the Land Cruiser. But also in these spots where I was struggling a little with the Land Cruiser. Now to the big car park. Which I know I can get to if I try and put my mind to it. Get it, why not? Not gonna look at the map, not gonna look at the map, don't look at the map. You're better than this. Come on. A little bit of self-motivation because I was really tempting on looking at the map, but I'm not going to. I've been playing this game for a while now, why should I need to look at the map? Nearly there. Nearly at the place I need to do so I can access the big car park, should I say. Gonna shift down. Now we're only in gear 5. We're gonna test it here. In this big multi-level car park. Now we're gonna... There we go. I don't think this was included in the Land Cruiser video, because I just knew straight away it would be a 0. Oh, that's not good for the Golf, is it? Neither is that. I don't think the Golf wants to live today. I manoeuvred really well for what I did. And now let's just get down. Whee! That's one way to do it. Oh yeah, I didn't say what. Yeah, I'll say everything at the end. I know I didn't say a few things. I'll say all the scores at the end, then type them into my little document. And then I'll make a whole video on the document. Now this big car park, the one I know I used the Land Cruiser for. Right, there you go, now it's time for a comparison. Okay, so for the Golf, I will give handling a 9. I think because I thought I had a lot more room to turn than I did with the Land Cruiser, because the turning circle on this thing is a little smaller, because it's a much shorter car. For a small car park, I'm going to give a 9. No, I'm not. I'm going to give a 7. Thinking I had more turning room because it's a smaller car. And for this big car park, I'm going to go ahead and give it a 10. So I had ample room to do everything that I needed to do for this car. And for speed, I'll give it an 8. which was the same as the Land Cruiser. Because it's manual, I could control it better. And that is why, goodbye, and I'll see you in the next one where I review the whole document so we can have a look at it together. See you later.